Divorce is never fun. There are no winners, but it is often a reality that must be faced. Divorce is a process, not an event. It requires an incredible amount of life-altering decisions to be made during what is most likely one of the most unstable times of your life. Here are 5 very basic steps to follow when beginning the divorce process. Number 1, get your emotions in check. This is obviously easier said than done, but necessary. Begin to view your divorce as a business transaction, because that is what it will essentially be. Things will be negotiated, and if done fairly, neither party will walk away happy with the outcome. The emotional side of things will need to be addressed, of course, but to make the process as productive as possible, keep it all business. Next, know your options and assemble your team. Divorces come in all shapes and sizes these days. Choose the method that will best suit you and your situation. The goal is to complete the transaction as cost-effective and beneficial to you as possible. Take the time to do it right, even though faster may seem more desirable. The most common methods include mediation, collaborative, cooperative, litigation, and pro se. Mediation involves a neutral facilitator who assists with communication and decision-making so the parties can come to an agreement without litigation. This may include attorneys, but they're not required. With collaborative, a team of specially trained attorneys, neutral financial professionals, and other divorce coaches is assembled. The team will help the parties make informed decisions with the agreement that none of the professionals will end up in litigation. If the couple cannot come to an agreement and the case ends up in court, they will need to start over with new representation. Cooperative is very similar to collaborative. It's settlement-based, but leaves the door open for litigation, unlike collaborative. Litigation means court, very often adversarial and expensive. Pro se has no attorneys. Parties represent themselves. 3, collect, organize, and analyze. What are all the pieces of this transaction? What is ours that needs to be mine or yours now? Generally speaking, one party usually has more knowledge than the other when it comes to finances, policies, properties, and passwords. Collecting documents can get tricky if you are not the knowledgeable party and cooperation is lacking from the other party. The goal is to put it all on the table for all to see and negotiate from there. Hiding assets, playing games, or assuming the other party won't find out is not a good plan. If possible, make copies of everything, one for yourself, one for your spouse, and one for your team. 4, rounding out your divorce team. If by chance you find yourself in an uncooperative situation and you have doubts about the totality of assets brought to light, you may need to hire an additional team member, such as a private investigator or a financial forensic analyst. If there is more to be split, find it. You only have one chance to get this right. Do not cave, be bullied, or give up without doing all that you can to complete this transaction. Lastly, get your personal financial matters in order. This may seem impossible with the unknown looming, but take control of what you can now. Although it may be tempting to run up the joint credit card, spend down the joint savings account, or give away that precious item out of hurt or anger, don't. It is easy to fall behind on payments or let your credit score slip in the midst of chaos and turmoil. Don't. Becoming irresponsible because you're getting divorced is the last thing you should do. Now is the time to face the reality of your situation and create a plan. Most states have adopted the no-fault rule. As wrong as it may seem, neither party, regardless of their actions or behavior, is going to end up empty-handed after a divorce. Becoming as knowledgeable about all matters concerning your divorce is your best line of defense, even when surrounded by an amazing team of professionals. When the dust settles, they will all go home, send you a bill, and move on to the next case. You have to live with the results of the final decree. Your trusted advisors at AFS are here to help you with any of life's financial situations. If you have questions, call us at 888-644-7757.